Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome back. If you are in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you are in Aries and other placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. If you're watching me live, no worries if you don't have the timestamps yet down below. It's fine. As soon as I finish doing this live reading, I will be placing the timestamps down below. But for those of you who are watching me after the live stream, today, we have a really good and insightful reading today. Today, I'll be channeling messages, focusing and tapping into the potential quarterly, okay, let's get that straight, quarterly roadmap for 2026. I'm going to go quarter by quarter of 2026. So I'll be focusing on January, February, March, okay, followed by April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, all of 2026. Now, it's going to be an overall energy reading, which means I'm not going to give a lot of details. I will give a little bit extra more details in January, for January, February, March, but overall, it's going to just be an overall energy. Okay. So again, I'm going to go quarter by quarter and take an intuitive deep dive into the energetic currents of your potential 2026 forecasts. Okay. I'll be focusing on the key themes. I'll also be taking a brief aerial overview, like the overall energy of what may lie ahead within each of those quarters. Okay. So Aries, let's start your reading. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. All right, making sure you guys can hear me, and let us begin. Hello, Aries, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Aries in other placements on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Aries, I will be channeling messages and tapping into the potential quarterly roadmap for your 2026 reading. Okay, I'll be focusing on January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, all focusing on 2026. And I'm going to go quarter by quarter and take an intuitive dive into the energetic currents that may be potentially unfolding for you in 2026, in this 2026 forecast. Okay. I'll be taking a look at the key themes, and I'm also going to give you a brief overall aerial overview here within each of those quarters. Okay, Aries. All right. So let us begin. All right, Aries. Where should I put this? Right here. Can you see it? Yeah, there we go. All right, Aries. We're going to be focusing on first on January, February, March. Okay, so that's going to be our first quarter. Let's take a look here at what may be of overall general energy here, what's important, what's coming up for you within that first quarter. And then we're going to jump into April, May, June, and so forth. All right, so let's take a look here. Aries, first quarter of 2026, January, February, March. And let's see what's coming through for you. So Aries, we have the 9 of Pentacles upright and the 4 of Pentacles upright. And the reason why I'm saying upright is because there could be a potential chance that some of these cards are in reverse. Okay, so I'm doing both upright and reversals today. All right, that being said, 9 of Pentacles upright as well as the 4 of Pentacles upright A Nine of Pentacles is coming across as you starting this first quarter of 2026, January, February, March. Feeling really self-reliant, feeling like you're thriving, feeling like you're at a good place. Okay. There's the feeling here of satisfaction. There's the sense of you feeling like, you know what, things are going to work out for me, or things are working out for me in the first quarter of the year. You may be holding on to things that are important and valuable to you, and maybe letting go of things that, again, you may feel and see that may not serve you. I do feel here that there is an emphasis, and again, this could be in any area of your life, but I do want to talk about finances first, because there could be here an energy. Okay. January, February, March, first quarter of 2026, where you're really focusing on your finances or your stability. Okay, your security. Now that could be your security in regards to your home. It could be career. It could be in your love life. It could be with friends, family, loved ones, the connections, the value, the value that the valuable connections and friendships you want to hold on to, and those people that value you in return. Okay, so there is this focus here on that type of stability and security uh, during that first quarter. Now, of course, we're going to give more clarity to this message, and let's see what else is coming through. So, Nine of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles, both upright. So this is really looking really good so far. I mean, it feels here with the Nine of Pentacles that you feel like you're like 95% where you want to be. Now, I do feel that there is like that one little pentacle more that you want to make sure that you achieve, or that you'll be focusing on here, January, February, March of 2026. And that may be the reason here that you do have here the Four of Pentacles. Okay, you making sure that you hold on to the things that are valuable, people, situations, positive experiences, and letting go the things that may no longer serve you. All right, let's take a look here. I'm also feeling here a sense of savings. So even if you are doing well financially during the first quarter of 2026, I do feel that there's this sense of like saving or ensuring that you're creating more stability in your finances, or something that is super valuable to you. Okay. Let's see. Let's get more clarity for the first quarter, January, February, March. And we have here, not for you, exactly what I mentioned at the top of the reading, where I said to you here, Aries, that you are going to start paying attention, or continue to pay very close attention to those things that you value, whether it's things, people, where you're investing your energy. Where is it that you're being patient and determined and focused and consistent, and where you feel like, you know what, this isn't going anywhere. Okay, there are going to be those moments here, or those situations with people, again, environments, that you're going to be like, you know what, rejection is divine protection. And so there may be some things here that you may choose to walk away from, or that you will see potentially doors closing on perhaps things that may not be in your best or highest good. Okay. So just like we allow ourselves to say, okay, the universe, creator, will open the doors that, will help open those doors that are meant for me. We also need to take a look at that in reverse, right? If those doors are closing, that may be a message here that there may be just the time may have come where we're closing those chapters, or maybe there's something better up ahead, right? So with not for you, just a reminder here that rejection is divine protection. All right, let's jump to the next deck, and then we're going to take a look at the next quarter. January, February, March 2026 for Aries. potential overview here of January, February, March. Now, what's great about this reading, which by the way, I started in 2022, actually, if you guys want to take a look at that, that's when I started those quarterly readings. What's great about this reading is that you could always come back throughout the year in 2026 and get a, kind of refresh your memory on, the rest of the year here for you. You have Angel of Love. You're valuing yourself. Okay. That is the overall energy here, in addition to everything else that I channeled a little while ago. But there's a sense of you putting yourself at the top of the list. You're not going to allow people to breadcrumb you, gaslight you, whether it's people, situations, environments. You're really focusing potentially here January, February, March, or the first quarter of where your heart and your intuition is guiding you towards. You're also here taking a very close look at, again, and it's coming up again, the things and the people and the environments that value you, and those people and environments that you value. Okay, so it's going to be more of that reciprocal energy. You're not, there's an energy here of not being codependent on maybe things that you may have endured or allowed yourself to take part of in 2025. So there's this really beautiful energy where you're like, it's making sense here for you. Okay. If you are in a connection, January, February, March of 2026, if you are already in a connection, then this is the strengthening of that connection. There's going to be here the sense of strengthening the bond and the connection and valuing your partner and your partner valuing you. And if that is not the exchange that's happening, I do feel that there may be some decisions that you will be making January, February, March of 2026. If you are single, okay, again, closing doors on people or potential candidates, okay, that you don't feel that are on the same level, okay, or the same or similar beliefs, okay, or values or core values in regards to dating, in regards to getting to know each other. Okay, so that's coming through. There is this focus here of making more meaningful connections. Okay, that being said, let's jump to the next quarter. Up next, we have April, May, and June. Thank you, intuitive friends, for all the thumbs up. For those of you who are watching this live, thank you so much. And if you are watching this live again, no worries. There will be timestamps at the end of this reading where you can just then click and then jump straight through to that timestamp. All right, Aries, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you for the second quarter of 2026, focusing on April, May, and June. And we have here the Eight of Pentacles. It's in reverse. And the Nine of Swords as well. So April, May, June, second quarter, okay, overall potential energy that I'm seeing here is when the Eight of Pentacles is in its upright position, it's someone walking away or emotionally disengaging from something that is emotional, something that is the sense of like something's not working, or I just have to accept some type of loss or emotional moment where it's like, you know what, I just have to move in another direction, or maybe someone else has chosen that, and there's a sense of an acceptance of letting go of an emotion. Now, because this is in reverse, It's giving me that opposite energy. This is saying that there may be here a challenging period, whether that be in April of 2026 or in May of 2026 or June of 2026, where it's going to be a little bit challenging for you to emotionally disconnect from something, whether this is um, in any area of your life, whether this is in career, whether this is in love, whether this is with friends, family, loved ones, colleagues, staff, friendships. But there is this energy here where you lack the ambition. And I'm just going to have to say something here. I was seeing this as the Eight of Cups, not the Eight of Coins. So I do want to say this, okay? The Eight of Coins, because I'm used to seeing the C as in cups. So the Eight of Coins is really focusing and putting your energy into something. But the fact that it's in reverse here, there may be this sense of stagnation. There is a sense here of maybe even a lack of ambition. It could be, it's very interesting because I did say Eight of Cups. It could be that you are holding on to something emotionally, and that may be causing here a lack of ambition. So, as I always say, there's always a reason why certain things come through. And it's very interesting because I've never made that mistake ever on reading like the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. But it's very interesting that that was the case here. And the fact that the Eight of Pentacles, when it's in its upright position, it's about having a mastery over something. I do feel that there could be something emotionally having to do with that lack of ambition or feeling not as motivated, because the Nine of Swords is a very challenging or heavy card. Okay, the Nine of Swords is having this energy where there's a lot on the mind. There may be sleepless nights. There may be this restlessness in the mind that's not allowing you to get the rest or the focus, or kind of like the emotional blot energy, kind of like you can't get out of a worry, of an anxiety, of a concern. And that anxiety, concern, fear, or stress may be keeping you up at night, or maybe causing here some type of distress in some way, shape, or form. So the fact that the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, there could be something potentially in the near future, April, May, June, that could be connected here to a sense of feeling a bit hopeless, feeling a little bit anxious or worried, maybe a little saddened by either something or someone that may filter in to the lack of ambition, or this feeling like, what, I just don't feel like I have a very strong or stable footing in something. So very interesting how even though this is the Eight of Coins, I was getting the Eight of Cups energy, because there is something emotional here potentially. Now we're going to dive in a little bit deeper. Again, this is just the overall energy potential here. But let's see if we get a little bit more clarity before we jump into the third quarter, okay? So let's take a look here. April, May, June of 2026, second quarter here for Aries. Now remember, this could be in any area of your life, but let's see if we get more clarity on what may potentially be this kind of overarching energy. I feel here that there could be ethereal help, meaning whatever the situation, circumstance, event may be potentially unfolding, April, May, June of 2026, I do feel that there's a sense of you praying, wishing, hoping, calling in, tapping into your spiritual strength, tapping into your ability to see things from a different mindset, or at least trying to see the glass half full rather than half empty, counting the blessings that you may already have. Okay, being thankful, having an attitude of gratitude of what you may already have, but also being a little bit worried about how is this whatever this may potentially be, April, May, June of 2026. How can this resolve itself? Or how can this figure its way out, right? How can this have a sense of resolution or a sense of completion here, especially with the Nine of Swords? So that's very, that energy is heavy, but it feels like your ethereal guides, your prayer, your spirituality, whatever it is that you may be potentially doing at that particular moment in time is going to kind of give you some type of help. I do feel that there may be an improvement in whatever this is, but it's going to really rely on your sense of spiritual or religious strength, okay, in order to help guide you through whatever this may be potentially here for you in the second quarter of 2026. Okay. I do feel that there may be, again, some type of, because this person is looking towards the past or recent past. So there may be here some type of blessing or undercover blessing in disguise. Okay. That may be kind of coming in your direction. You also have the angel number 22. So that is also coming through. Now, let's see what else is coming through in regards to the potential overall energy here, April, May, June of 2026. Remember, things can change. And look at that, storm warning. And you could also take a look at your April, May, June of 2026. When the time comes, you can also take a look at any additional messages that come through at that particular moment in time. Again, this is just an aerial overall energy, but there is storm warning here. So there may be a potential feeling of turbulence or feeling here that it may be a little bit challenging for you. Now, I do feel that there may be a turnaround, okay? Your ethereal gods, your ethereal network, the universe, destiny here guiding you through this potential rough patch here, okay? Now, let's jump into the third quarter of 2026. And of course, the third quarter here being October, November, December. Okay, Aries? And let's jump straight into that reading. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in reverse. October, November, December. There may be some type of canceling of plans here. October, November. I am so sorry. It is not October, November, December. It is July, August, September. All right, there we go. July, August, September. By the way, Aries, you're the first sign that I'm starting the forecast reading for. So my apologies here. Yeah, so the third quarter is July, August, September. So let's take a look here. July, August, September, potential canceling of plans here. Now, I know you see it in its upright position, but it's actually in reverse. Okay, so the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's coming across as there may be here some type of you canceling some type of plans, maybe even you feeling like there is some type of friction between you and people either that you considered friends or people that actually may be in your social circle. Okay, because the Three of Cups has a lot to do with friendships, also with celebration when it is in its upright position. When it's in the reverse, there's this feeling here of like, I really don't want to hang out with certain people or a certain crowd, or you know what? There could be here a little bit of tension in connection to a friendship, into some type of social network. Now, of course, this could be in work, it could be in your love life, it could be, in different areas. But guess what? You have two cards that came up for you, so I'll take both. You have here the Page of, I don't know what it says there, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so I'll take both. All right. So although there is this sense where there either may be a potential canceling of plans, there may be here the sense of you not being as social, it could be connected to either you hearing or overhearing something. Okay. Maybe you find out some type of information, pages or about messages. And the Page of Swords energy is about the sense here of you having a curiosity, a desire to learn more about fill in the blank. This could be about some information that you may feel may be happening behind the scenes, especially with the fact that this Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry, this Three of Cups is in reverse. Okay. Yeah, this way. There we go. That the Three of Cups is in reverse. So there may be here some type of rumor. There could be gossip. There could be, people chit chattering here about something that they may not know about or that they may be assuming. There could be here a little bit of, again, chatter, rumors, gossip, okay, that may be happening behind the scenes, and you finding out or learning more about that energy or that information or that situation, circumstance, or event. Whatever this is, okay, whatever this is, it's 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 going to place you in a position here, Aries, in July, August, September, potentially, that you are winning. Okay, that you're going to be winning. There's going to be some type of victory here um, in this overall energy for July, August, September. Okay, Six of Wands is being recognized. It's the achievement of something. It's being in the spotlight. Okay, so if this may be potentially here a decision of you kind of removing yourself or pulling back your energy, or again maybe canceling some type of plans, whether it's you canceling or whether it is that the universe has created a situation, circumstance, or event where it's kind of in a way removing you from a scenario or a group of people here. It's going to be to your benefit. Okay, so this is really good. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you here. Six of Wands energy. You may even feel very inspired and feel unstoppable. Feeling like you're at the peak of the mountain here with the Six of Wands energy. Now, for some of you here, there may be like ending like graduating or something like that. Okay, there could be like, now I know it's like July, but kind of celebrating a graduation or the effects of that achievement of a graduation here. Okay, others of you may be at that last lap of maybe in September you will graduate then the next semester or the following academic year. So that's how this is feeling also here. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Overall energy, we have here mending. Now remember, Aries, I talked about that Three of Cups that is in reverse, and I know you see it in a different way there because of the positioning of the camera. But remember, this Three of Cups is in reverse, and it's right right after that Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords in this deck is someone eavesdropping, someone getting or finding out information here because they are either eavesdropping, they're snooping, or they're just curious because something may not be feeling quite right due to this Three of Cups in reverse. So this could be, again, could be delays here in regards to celebrations. Okay, so there could be again delays with party plans, canceled events here as well. This could be a canceled travel, okay, a canceled trip due to something that may happen behind the scenes. All right, this could be the ending of a friendship. as well, or tension within a friendship. Okay, doesn't have to be a friendship. It could be friendship, it could be partnership, it could be in different dynamics here. But the Three of Cups in reverse is saying there's some energy here that's not fully at its optimal peak in regards to a connection or an environment, which makes sense why the follow-up clarity card is mending. So I do feel that although the Six of Wands is achievement, this could also be talking about the repair, the mending, fixing, or repairing of a friendship connection, or someone in your social circle or career circle, where you may find, a sense here of wanting to fix, repair, whether it's you or somebody else. So this could be accepting an apology, asking for an apology, but that fixing, mending, or repairing of that energy. So again, that Six of Wands is giving the sense of like, yeah, things may be back on, also. So it could be a plan that's on hold, and then finally we fix, mend, repair whatever that misunderstanding or whatever that may be about, and then we're back, to the plan, or back to the energy here of moving forward. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through. More clarity here on the third quarter of 2026 here for Aries, whether it's Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or other placements on your astrological natal chart. And Aries, if you know other placements on your astrological natal chart, I would advise you to also take a look at those other important placements. Okay, so placements like your Moon, your Rising, your North Node, your Venus. Okay, those are some important areas. There are more, but I'm just giving you an example. Okay, let's take a look at more details here. This overall energy of the third quarter, July, August, September of 2026. Boundaries may be super important here. Okay, and this situation that may potentially unfold, whether July, August, or September of 2026, may be focusing on strengthening your boundaries or ensuring that you keep healthy boundaries, especially with the fact, and again, this is an overall energy. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but the Three of Cups in reverse says a lot here energetically about what this potential, not only the Three of Cups in reverse, but also you have here mending with another card. Okay. So again, just keep an eye out for that potential energy. And of course, as we unfold 2026 and you continue to watch your monthly readings, chances are there will be more information regarding this potential energy. But that being said, we are done with the third quarter here. And now we're going to jump into the last and final quarter for you, which is October, November, December of 2026. Intuitive friends, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section as the 2026 year unfolds. And that lets me know that these messages have resonated for you throughout 2026. All right. All right, Aries, let's take a look here at your last and final quarter, potentially here, taking a look quarter by quarter, and really doing an intuitive deep dive here into the energetic currents potentially of your 2026 forecast. Of course, focusing on major themes and a quick, brief aerial overview of what that may be quarter by quarter. October, November, December, let's see what's coming through for you. This potential energy. Now, remember, I'll tell you if it's reverse or if it's upright. So we have here the High Priest, which in this deck is the Hierophant card. And of course, that is upright, followed by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So let's take a look here at what energies are coming through in regards to this. Now, the Hierophant in tarot is ruled by Taurus. All right. So that could be here some type of just an awareness here. Okay. Now, Taurus is an earth sign. So we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have those energies here of earth popping up here with this high priest or the Hierophant. All right. Now, the Hierophant here, looking at the overall energy, it's about learning, it's about being committed. So there may be something coming up October, November, December, where maybe something has taken a turn and it's not feeling like something is moving. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, when it is in its upright position, it's about feeling like you're back into the flow of something, feeling like something is improving, something is progressing. But the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse is giving me the sense here where there may be a setback here in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Whether it's a setback, whether it is that you learn about something that isn't going to plan and you're figuring it out, not only figuring it out by thinking about how to resolve the situation, circumstance, or event or connection, but you're also allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition and by your wisdom. Because the Hierophant is a priest, is a person who has this um, kind of skill or ability to deal with the things in the 3D plane or the earthly plane, as well as have a connection to the divine. So there may be this energy here for you, Aries, where you may learn more or be very committed to resolving something here on the earthly plane, but also using your abilities, your six senses, or your connection with the divine. That's very interesting because that energy was very much similar here to the energy of your second quarter here of April, May, June, where we see that there is potential a storm warning here, right? Or a little bit of some type of turbulence. You have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, feeling like there isn't like something isn't really moving in the direction that you may have wanted to. The 9 of Swords energy, anxiety and concern. But what makes this potential quarter here, April, May, June, what lightens it up energetically is the fact that you have blessed here. So we shall see how this may potentially unfold for you, but there may be some type of connection between your second quarter, April, May, June, and perhaps your last quarter of 2026 here. Okay. We shall see as time moves on. But again, this is just the overall energy that I'm picking up. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there may be a little bit of also feeling here maybe that you missed an opportunity. And that may not be the case because remember, I talked about that at the start of your reading where you have not for me here. And again, that's the first quarter of 2026 where you're going to be more, and this is the energy that's coming through. It's like you're going to be more selective on who and what you place your energy and your focus on. And so, this could be you saying, you know what, I really was looking forward into moving in a certain direction, but you know what, the door has closed. So let me rethink that move or that next step. Let's get more information and clarity here. And let's see what else is coming through for you, Aries. It's looking like it's looking like a year that has its ups and downs. Okay. But again, we'll see. Look at that. You see a sense of peace. Something may be resolved, or there may be this sense of mental and emotional peace or energetic peace in your life. Whatever this Wheel of Fortune, remember it's in reverse, there could be a blessing in disguise. It may be something that, again, may go unexpectedly in a different direction, but you're okay with it, or you're going to be at peace with it. This could also be talking about a reconciliation or reunion, or making, extending an olive branch in a situation, circumstance, event, or with a person where either there was a misunderstanding, or where something didn't feel like it was improving. Okay. And maybe here, there could be here some type of resolution, or maybe you just being at peace. You may be, here October, November, December, you're saying, you know what, that's not panning out for me, but I feel okay. I feel good because maybe, as I said at the top of the reading, rejection is divine protection here. Okay. Now this could be in other areas as well. You could just feel a lot more at peace. Maybe you are taking things a little slower. Maybe you are allowing yourself to get back into some type of alignment here, because again, there have been some like little pockets here and there that may be a little challenging here in 2026. But this is looking really good in regards to at the end of this fourth quarter here, October, November, December of 2026. Okay, where this is showing up. Ooh, something flipped over. Look at that. You have friendship and you have attachment. Listen, I'm not surprised. You're going to, it feels like this 2026 is like you're really not going to invest. And by the way, you have five three times here. The Hierophant in tarot is the number 5. You have peace, number 23. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. You also have here the number 5 with attachment. I feel that the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is you also could be potentially here realizing what has been holding you back, or the connections, the people, or the situations that may be potentially here at the end of 2026, October, November, or December of 2026, what may have been holding you back, and you choosing to let go of those. This could be your self-sabotaging thoughts, your limited beliefs. This could be, your lack mindset. Okay, because attachment here is the mask that at times we hold on to and cling to because it feels very familiar. Even if it's not positive, it just feels like a sense of comfort. And so with the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, this could be talking about you realizing that there is a sense of you needing to let go so that there could be some type of improvement or that type of mental or emotional peace. Now, along with those two, with that card that, jumped out of the deck, you do have here friendship. And I want to talk about that because I've been getting that message for you, that's been popping up in the different quarters overall. Again, like I said, things can change, but there is a sense of you either finding out or realizing that certain social circles, certain people, certain friendships, certain environments, this could be at work, this could be at home, this could be in your partnership if you are in a partnership, or this could be in a potential partnership in the near future, or in a friendship circle, or however this may resonate, but that you realize here who's who. There's this energy of you knowing who's who, because masks are either going to fall or you will be more in awareness. There's a sense of you really leaning into your divine sixth senses here, especially with the Hierophant, right? Remember that it's a priest, right? A priest or a priestess, but it's the priest energy. And it's this ability to be very aware of the 3D earthly plane, but also have that alignment with the ethereal, with the divine, and being able to be at peace or feel some sense of peace, because whatever this potential energy may be, popping up in October, November, or December of 2026, there's a sense of you feeling like everything's going to be okay. All right. Now, this could also be talking about helpful environment, helpful people, helpful support, whether it is the ethereal, like I was talking about the priest aligning with the ethereal forces, or whether it's your earthly or third 3D, social group. This could be your partner, this could be your friends, family, loved ones, your supportive unit giving you a hand here, especially if there is some sense of having a little bit difficulty here in coping with something here, October, November, December, whether it's your self-worth issues or situations, circumstances, or events. This could also be you. Okay, this could be you helping someone else as well. Okay, as you know, the Hierophant in the traditional deck has two people standing in front of him, okay, as if giving guidance. So you could be in a position here, October, November, December in 2026, where you're teaching others, where you're helping someone who may be struggling, who may have had some type of either emotional setback or some type of setback in general. And maybe you're the person who is extending the sense of friendship or allowing or helping that person clear, okay, feel more mentally and emotionally at peace. That being said, Aries, I hope these messages for your overall potential quarterly forecast of 2026 has been insightful. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you throughout the year of 2026. I'll see you soon and good luck.